What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Foxhound Finance, where we break down the markets, analyze key moves, and help you stay ahead of the game using technical analysis. Please understand that I am not a financial advisor and nothing in this video is financial advice. Guys, today we're going to be looking at SPY, AMC, RIVN, Unity, DOGE, and NIO, okay? Liberation Day is coming Wednesday, okay? That's where the tariffs, the effects are going to go into place. I guess there's going to be some decision made on that day. And again, the market, right? That's what's being painted for the behavior of the market, okay? I'm going to go over some scenarios with you guys. Let's jump into the SPY first. Because there's some key findings here I just wanted to share. Like I went over in the live stream, if you guys were in that, I said we're going to have a scenario A or a scenario B. Okay, and right now we got a strong reaction today, a green candle push here, up to what, 559, and I'm on the weekly. So let's go back to the daily here. Let's go back to daily. Okay, perfect. So yes, we got a strong daily push off this 546. Again, I'm seeing a common theme here with this double bottom end type of formation. To me, it looks like it's looking more bullish right now, right? That we might get this scenario. Guys, if we don't get this, if we do not get this strong push up here, I really want to see us get up to the top of this thing and consume this channel, like I said in prior videos, like weeks ago, like you did over here. But my concern is if we get this downward price action, you're probably going to get a head and shoulders, and I do not want to see that. If we do see that, then these small caps got to get their asses moving quick, because we don't want broader market downside black holing our plays. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing right now. And again, I told you guys we're like down 80 to 90% in a lot of these small caps anyway, so it just does not make sense for this to just start, you know, not a market crash, but just sort of like a progression to the downside, like a sell-off, we'll call it. Not necessarily a crash, like over a week period where the things are just going to be down 50, 60 points or something like that. But just this sell-off, I don't want to see this happen, because I feel like you're going to get this head and shoulders formation to play out, and that's ugly. We don't want that. So let's look for the upside progression and hope for the best. EMA wise, you've got to get back over this 200, okay, to convince me that we are in a strong trend upward. So hopefully this news that's coming out Wednesday, this event that's taking place, is just all for a fake out to make people think it's very bearish, and you're going to get the melt up of a lifetime here, and we're going to just melt faces off these plays, okay? So speaking of melting faces off, melting faces off, AMC right now, guys. Again, I just told you with the SPY, N type of double bottom formation here, okay? When's the last time you did that? Does that look familiar to you? You did it basically twice here, but this is like, you know, connected. It's like an M, but this is the part that we're getting, I feel like, right here, okay? Where you're getting that double bottom before this rip right here. Okay, I'm going to take you through A and B scenario now. What are the concerns? Okay, first we'll go bearish concern, is that if we do get another pop up, right? And like, let's say before we get the pop, we fall back down to like this 238 and get like a super 1 year double bottom. My concern is, will we get a double top then back up to this, okay, to this $12 level? I really wouldn't want to see that. But again, you guys got to plan for anything, and that's what I'm trying to prep you guys for. So fighting that thesis, right? EMA wise, I told you where the EMAs are clustered up right now. They're much closer. So like if you explode up with any price action to this degree, I mean, I just think you could just really take some levels down. Okay, so that's me fighting that thesis. But again, you just don't know what's going to happen with this market, guys. It's in a very interesting spot, to say the least. But your 200 is down to 484, guys. It's dropping 2.5 cents a day. Okay, we're dropping like, what is that, guys? Like 15 cents to 20 cents a week. I mean, this is getting crazy now with the 200 here collapsing far below this local area high at this point. So looking at the price action down here in our little setup, we are in, like I said, one of two situations similar to the market. AMC crashes below these levels, you're going to 238 maybe. You know what I mean? Again, because I just don't see how much more support we have here. There's just not a lot, guys. There's not a lot. And you went to 279 today. We had a great rebound off that. And again, you went back above the 238 all-time low trend line. But we got to get back above this thing. I want us to really start shredding to the upside here, above these lines, right? And again, I told you it's going to be an impulsive move with my bullish case scenario, I should say, $20 to $23, taking the previous fib extension. And if you want to go level 3 bullish, well, we take the whole damn channel back. We take the whole cliff, okay? We take this whole thing back right here, at least to $55, okay? So I will keep my eyes peeled on this price action. I'm telling you, day by day, guys, it's creeping, okay? It's getting very down to the point here. Dogecoin, quick update. It is wedged between a ton of different patterns here. Big channel drop got broken here. Okay, big channel drop down to 14 cents, broke out of the descending channel, got a nice little push up to the first level here, got rejected down. But connecting the two lines for the most recent high and their most recent low, you're wedged in this price action. Again, as I record this video at 6:50 here, you have this sort of indecision candle here. Are we going to break these lines and come back down to this, which would put you at like 14, 15 cents? Or do we break up, come back to at least this level, or even, take on this next second level at 23 cents-ish, right? Whole idea is, guys, I said price target wise, big bullish scenario, 97 cents for a fib level pattern repeat would be around 97 cents to $1.17. But I guess in the short term, we want to at least take this whole channel back with 44 cents-ish, right? 42 cents, whatever. So that's it for Doge. It looks good. It looks like it's ready to pop at any minute. Real quick, I don't typically cover NASDAQ, but again, another scary looking setup similar to what you got here, guys. I don't want to see a head and shoulders play out for the NASDAQ for the SPY, unless that means that money is going to be shifted from big caps or whatever, mid caps to small caps, and it's going to be shifted and things are going to start squeezing. That's fine. But from an overall broader market perspective, it doesn't really look good to have head and shoulders patterns potentially forming here, okay, like this. I just don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I want to see progression, a rebound off this, similar to like what you got here. Okay, you're kind of doing the same thing. So again, this could go either way, but I really want to get this thing moving to the upside. Just wanted to show you that pattern real quick. NIO, they're completing the 136 million share offering, guys, next week. So again, what was interesting about NIO, real quick, is this is like more so like a triple bottom now. 1, 2, 3. 357 low, rejected back off that and got back inside this channel. And this is on the weekly right now. This is our weekly print candle here. So what am I seeing with this? 360 was here about this level, and you just wicked below it, but then you're resting just as they did on that line. So I do believe when that news comes that they complete the offering, that is going to be the justification for this price to come up. And when it does come up, it's going to break the channel. I do believe this, guys. I think this next push for NIO is taking us out of the channel. Okay. So daily wise, looking at it here, you're just resting your ass on this line. This candle's resting its ass on that line. It is not trying to drop further from what I can see right now. If it does, where are you going to go? You're talking about, guys, levels way back over here. Like, you're talking about levels back here potentially being tested on the complete other side of the planet over here. So right now, NIO looks in a very bullish way. I think that that next push is going to take you out that this entire descending channel. And again, I told you channel top minimum $25. Okay, it looks very good. Let's look at the price action on RIVN. I'll go through these ones real quick because obviously RIVN looks pretty solid right now. Descending channel wise, this is on the weekly. You got great action right here going on, and I like that you're building sort of a platform right now with the setup there with those two green weekly candles. And again, right here, out of everything today, guys, that was like really falling down, like RIVN's kind of holding its own right now. And again, we already know that we have the golden line as support. So if it does come down with some kind of negative news, you know, fine, no big deal. I just don't want to break this. You know what I mean? I don't want to break this for real, like all the way to the downside, because then you're talking about coming down to $9.50, $8. You know what I mean? There's not much to catch you here other than these two levels inside this channel. You break this channel, what have I said a million times to you guys? You're coming to the top of it, and you're going to get $28, okay? That's what I'm seeing right now for RIVN, and structurally looks like it's in a very good place right now, okay? And I think they actually increased their price target to like $18, which, do you not find that to be interesting? What's this level, guys, right here? You not find this to be interesting? $16, $17 right here. Break the channel, come up, maybe it comes down and then pops to the 28. I know, just kind of interesting. Let's look at the Unity, okay? The twin setup here. So for Unity, this one looks in like a very spring-like manner, right? So you got the descending channel, same twin setup as RIVN, but look at this. On the weekly, you're breaking below. I don't really want to see that. You caught yourself right here at this weekly candle here, this little wick. But looking at the daily, you can see it much more clear that, okay, this looks very spring-like. Typically, with a Wyckoff type of spring, you have a support like this, guys, and then you can get this kind of scary move because you know that for so long, like with Rivian, that this has been holding. So what they try to do is just create that spring to freak people out, to get them to shake out and sell, and then it'll rebound back in, and then you'll get the, not only will you get the movement back in the channel, but potentially a whole channel break. Okay. So just be very careful that I want to see where this goes tomorrow. It looks like to me that, price action rejected off of, oh my God, we got 1889 and it came up to what, 1960. So a nice rejection there. And if you line this up, guys, like look where it lines up, essentially 1895 right here, this little guy. So that looks really good, man. And again, you break this channel for Unity. This next push, I think, is taking you out of the channel. You're getting up to about $55 to $60. Okay. So guys, we are waiting on this big event, right? You have CPI data also, I think, coming this week, I believe. So there's just a lot of stuff, guys, to consider. And the market is being very funky right now. So we'll see what scenario we get. I'm hoping it's this one because that's just going to be way more bullish momentum behind our plays. But if not, we start getting this, we got to start, moving quick here, right? So that we can get these sequences over with. Okay. So if you guys have any comments, man, leave them down below for me. Any different perspective, maybe something I missed, guys, go ahead and drop it down below. Any other requests, guys, please do that. Okay. And if you're new, make sure to subscribe because I do believe we're like at that crucial point where these things are going to start snapping any minute like a rubber band because there's so much pressure coiled up, so much bearish news kind of being painted. It makes me almost wonder if this is like a whole setup. That's just my paranoia kicking in here. But I really think at this point, guys, it's kind of getting really fishy here that, how they had this move here. Like we got this nice push out and then all of a sudden we came back into it and now we're rebounding. It's like this market is just so erratic right now. So we're waiting on this day to come and hopefully we get that behind us and we can see which direction we're headed. All right, guys, I will keep you up to date. I will see you in another update video tomorrow. Everybody, take care.